Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Takes another right. Or is it deep trouble again? Finds it down.
You dream of fights like this, but the very setup of it.
What's up, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedi, Sith, diorama makers, action figure collectors, and everybody in all walks of life? Good morning to you. I'm your boy, your big bro, and if you're older than me, your little bro, the Boxer Jedi Jake Gatto, and welcome, no doubt. What's going on? 1-2 Kid, Tommy Temper, my man, and of course, Khalil, the man of steel. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Insight. This is going to be a new thing. So whenever I'm off and I have time, I'm going to bring this to you. It's going to base everything, politics. Of course, you're still going to have your boxing programs and your dioramas and shit like that. But this is one that brings everything together. So that way people who catch me in little tidbits can actually catch all the programs all in one. So this is the Insight. We're going to go through a lot of shit. I'm going to show you a lot of things. And of course, the first thing I want to do, because of course, we like talking boxing. So I'm going to leave boxing for the last topic. Of course, we've got 3 topics, which the first one would be politics. The second one is going to be entertainment and what's going on in the movies and, of course, in our world and the things that they're doing. And then we're going to get into boxing. So if you don't want to be here for the first 2, come on back. You know, my lives are always fucking long. So you can come back. If not, then come on down. Let's get busy. Peace to everybody. Just want to let all you guys know, whoever likes my art and whoever follows me in my diorama, my diorama ventures as to my side business. Basically, this is something that I've loved doing, and I'm doing it. If you want to catch it, you can catch it on the playlist or on the regular video hit list here. I've decided to make Predator Hunters, of course, with my action figures and the diorama sets. Shit looks like a real movie. I'm doing all the voices and stuff. Predator 2 Part 1 is already dropped. The Return of Dutch. So basically, go check it out. It's gonna be fucking crazy. You can call me a grown ass man who plays with his toys. Do what you like, say what you like, but I'm still here. I'm living. I'm sane. I know what's going on, and that's my fucking therapy. And I'm bringing it to you guys. So thanks to Khalil and everybody else who likes it and who loved it. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. You know what I mean? It's bugged out, and you know I'm good with impersonation, so it'll entertain you. That's basically what this whole fucking channel is about. Khalil, thank you. Khalil says it's classic. Yeah, man, go check it out. It's adult based. It's rated R. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Dutch. But yeah, so let's get into the political arena really fast. I just want to take you guys basically. I want to take you guys web surfing. I'm going to show you guys exactly what what's going on in the world of politics. Well, first we've got all these things where they're canceling everything, right? You know, they canceled Aunt Jemima, they canceled Uncle Ben's, they've canceled fucking a Gone with the Wind, right? They want to fucking cancel Mount Rushmore. They want to I mean, the Redskins, for Christ's sake. James Clark, what's going on, brother? No doubt. The Redskins, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's fucked up. So let me guess. The Cowboys are going to be next, right? Because it's improper for people in Dallas, to be stereotyped that way. I mean, if this is where we're going, we might as well, right? So the Giants are going to be changed because now small people are going to feel out of place, all right? That's what we're doing here, right? The Yankees should no longer be called the Yankees because, people in England and overseas like to call us Yanks, and some of us take this offense, so we should change that too. Should we? I mean, you guys are trying to rip the very fiber of normality. You guys are trying to make the strange into the norm and the norm into the strange, and it's not going to go down like that. Excuse the noise, my family's just waking up. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to a point where you know, you want to cancel things that were here before you, all because you don't want Trump to be president. And we all know that all of these fuckeries are all because of this. From the COVID to the dossier to everything else. You guys know that when you come to me or I'm on anybody else's panel, I'm on here telling the truth. And when I tell you go fact check me, it's getting to the point now that you have to go fact check the fact check. And that's the way I like to keep it, because this is all true. So now you've got Joe Biden coming out trying to steal the angle, or should I say, the very fiber of what Trump is running on, which is a greater America. But how is it that we can look at these fucking guys and call this, that tell them, you know, actually look at them and say, these guys are all for America, when they made up this COVID shit? Yes, there is COVID, but really, you don't have to lock us down. They're scaring people with spike numbers. They're saying that Republican states are sort of like the Democratic state, to the point where, you know, they basically, it's a threat. They closed all the states. You know, everybody needs to be quarantined, which is a bunch of bullshit. I mean, think about this, guys. Think about this. All you guys that are still with the numbers and still panicking, use your logic and common sense, guys. You know how you do that? First, you look at the marching and all these protestings that are going on. So Trump can't have a rally. Trump can't have a rally because it's going to spike the COVID numbers. And when he did, they said that spiked the COVID numbers. But all these riots and burning and pissing in little places that, let's just call it Woodstock 0.0. That's exactly what that fucking bullshit was. And it was so stupid that I forgot. This is a fake revolutionary war. There's a fake civil war. This shit is bullshit, right? So all you got to do is put your common sense to it and say to yourself, if these motherfuckers are marching and burning and are camping out and have no fucking bathrooms, and if they have porta potties, there's still people still using porta potties. You know what I'm saying? Junior, what's going on, brother? You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Luis Puente. What's going on, mi gente? What's going on, brother? You know what I mean? So if these people are out here marching, if these people could come out here and terrorize white people, if these people can be outside, right? Just like the honest protesters that got hijacked, just like people that are going to the rallies. Think about this. It's exactly what I'm telling you. If you want to keep people inside, if you want people to obey, you cause motherfucking, what's that Illuminati saying? Order by chaos. So now the Democrats think they can bring order now by taking Trump's talking points and the DNA, Brian Harkin, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Talking points and shit. You know? And now they want to keep the kids out of school. And what's getting me here is that, and no offense to the Black Americans, but you guys are being more prostituted than hookers that used to be on 42nd Street and the meatpacking district in New York City, guys. Man Grower, what's going on, kid? Welcome, brother. Welcome. Right? It's the truth. They hijacked your skin politics. Now, there are white people that are bad, the white peoples that are down with Antifa and BLM. There are a lot of stupid motherfuckers that are saying, prove your sources, like some idiot named Jabari or some shit. Oh, name your sources of it being a George Soros funded. It's George fucking Soros funded because motherfucking Tom Middleton, right? Julian Assange and everyone else had already exposed this. And only the guys that are claiming they're American but want to turn this into a socialist country are the ones that are sitting there like, damn, son. Damn. And I was getting into that, Mr. Puente. I'm glad you said that. Mr. Puente asked a very, very good question. He says, why mandate masks and not gloves? Plain and simple. Wake up. It's bullshit. Exactly, my man. And to add on to your beautiful, exact, factual point, my man, my brother. Did you guys know that by wearing those masks, you're only breathing in your own carbon monoxide? And at the same time, you're not allowing the toxins and everything else that's from your body to be released. What you're doing is you're going to activate viruses that are in your body, that are dormant, that are fucking hibernating. See, this is why vaccinations and all that shit really don't need it. You don't need it. Have a kid unvaccinated and have a kid vaccinated. Look at the chances of which one will get sick more. When you vaccinate a child at such an early age, you're speeding up their immune system. Henceforth, when you do that, especially to someone who's so premature in life and they can't fight back, look what's going on now with most of these kids. Know what I'm saying? Look what's going on. Look what's going on. People are getting triggered. Oh, don't let me tell you something. There are two things to combat these motherfuckers. If a Black Lives Matter comes up to you and says bullshit, oh, Black Lives Matter, you tell them no shit and walk away. What else are they gonna do? They're gonna keep pressuring you. I said Black Lives Matter. You can just say, and I said no shit. What do you want me to do? Kneel? I don't kneel to you. I kneel to Yeshua, to Yahweh, not you. I do not bend a knee for you. And if you want me to bend my knee to show what? Fuck you. Now you're the racist. You're trying to be the slave owner. You're the fucking tyrant. You see, all of these guys to the left make no fucking sense. You know what else would make no sense? Motherfuckers that would actually stay home and not go out and vote physically. This is also all about taking the votes from avoiding us going to the ballot box, because we spoke last time and it was a big fuck you to all the bankers. And now you see all of these corporations that signed a deal with the devil. And you see all of these motherfuckers now. You see all of these motherfuckers now bowing out. Fuck the NFL. Who the fuck wants to see men running with pads and fucking tights that are homosexual anyway, because they're all coming out? Whether you're down for the agenda or not, you're all fucking homosexuals. Your marriages are all fucking covered up. And if you do have children, you had them at the time where you didn't sell out. Look at Colin Kaepernick. Oh, so much of a fucking hero. Oh, so much of this and that. What, really? It was all about Sandra Bland, Eric Garner, and all of this shit? But now all of a sudden, how is it that an activist can actually ink a deal with Disney now? How could you do that? How could you do that? You privileged. You want to speak white privilege? This motherfucker's using his white privilege. As a matter of a fact, he's using his motherfucking rainbow card. You see, because Colin Kaepernick happens to be a covert op. That's right. That's right. He was hired to do this. You know what I mean? And what's funny is that only blind motherfuckers are not going to see through this transparent nigga. You see? What's up, Junior? You know what I'm saying? This transparent motherfucker goes like this. He was raised in a very, very, very good environment by white people. Okay? This man was privileged growing up. So when he speaks for you, when he speaks for me, or anyone else who's Black American, or Latino, or minority, and you see this motherfucker with a big ass, stupid fucking Bozo the Clown afro, not no fucking Angela Davis flow, not no real Black Power fight the power fro, a fucking Bozo fucking wig. This motherfucker wasn't wearing a fro back then. He had fucking cornrows and was speaking proper. This motherfucker's a bitch. He's failed in life, and now he wants to destroy America. But you motherfuckers are praising a Colin Kaepernick prick? Fuck Nike too. And fuck LeBron James. You see, LeBron James just inked $1 billion deal with Nike. Of course he's gonna sell out. But this motherfucker wants to tell us, a privileged nigga, how come you don't have your kids in the same schools that us normal people have them in? How come you don't fucking walk around and come to the fucking neighborhood? Carlos Mendoza, what's going on, baby? Salute to you, my brother. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the Insight team. That's what y'all are. Y'all the insiders. You know what I mean? So now, why is it that you're speaking about equality, but then we weren't equal to y'all? As a matter of a fact, you came out on some stupid soapbox, screaming equality. Really? You want us to be equal? Then I tell you what, why don't money come out of your pockets, and why don't you pay for funerals when this happens? You want to know how to fucking stop all of this bullshit where you got crooked cops basically killing everyone? This is what you do. That cop or those police officers that have committed that crime, you take their pension, you take their pay grade, and you give it to the victim's family on top of what the city should be giving them. Then you take that crooked officer to fucking court, and you give them the justice system. But we can't have this because the Democrats want to make it look like this. Why do you think all of these fucking stupid heads of states in the Democratic states, and when I said it, Roscoe Grant, you stupid motherfucker, Michael Montgomery, you racist motherfucker. Yeah, black people can be racist. That's y'all. Y'all brainwashing stupid. Remember when you told me, oh, those are Republican talking points. That shit ain't true. Motherfucker. Every Democratic state is in fucking turmoil, while the Republican states, like here in Florida, we're living just fine. And y'all gotta follow lies by these motherfuckers telling y'all that we're spiking up. Why? If I have a cough, it's a smoker's cough or from weed or something like that. You're not gonna fucking see. There's nobody out here, bro. And people that have lost people to COVID, you're now coming to the realization that they also had heart problems. Like my man, rest in peace, and peace to my man, Concrete Peter McCall, whose father had passed from a heart attack, but he had COVID. And now they want to say, oh, but COVID, a flu, complicates things. Man, shut up. Because even Fauci came out and said, this is what I mean. He was on the good side. He was on our side at first. And then all of a sudden, the deep state got him. And what happened? All of a sudden, he flip-flopped, right? But then you had the scientists in China coming out and say, you cannot catch it off of rubbing surfaces. As a matter of fact, it's hard to catch COVID-19. Just like it's hard to catch the fucking flu. And they got you all running around like fucking chickens being fucking stalked by weasels and fucking foxes and hyenas and shit and coyotes. Well, all this is a lie. I have the balls. I have the testicular fortitude to stand in front of an American flag and tell all you motherfuckers that don't believe in America, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? When Obama was president, when everyone else was president, Mount Rushmore wasn't a symbol of slave owners then. It was only when Trump. Now all of a sudden Trump is there. You see the light. All of a sudden there is no light. There is no light for y'all to see. You know what there is for y'all to see? I'm going to tell you exactly what is it for y'all to see. It's for y'all to see that you guys are fucking treacherous traitors to the United States, to myself. This is why people that, and at first I wasn't on this shit where I was cutting people off from friends to family and acquaintances. I wasn't doing that. They were doing that to me. Then I decided, you know what? Every time I post something, this is what they do. So I started cutting people off. I drew the fucking line. You know why? Because I'm saying to myself, if these motherfuckers are cutting me off because they think that I'm a threat to America, I'm a threat to them and their family, it's really them that's really a threat to my family. Even my own family is going against that as a threat to us. So fuck you. Stay away from me. When they have y'all, if y'all vote Democrats, what's going to happen is y'all won't be able to work. Y'all going to be standing on bread and cheese lines. Ocasio-Cortez, this fucking stupid ass bitch, comes out now and said something. You got motherfuckers who want you to say, oh, Jesus ain't white, he's fucking black. They want to cancel Jesus. They want to cancel everyone. Why don't you cancel your fucking mothers who pushed you out, who conceived you through fucking filthy ass, stupid, desecrated fallopian tubes and spit your fucking motherfucker, your Walmart fucking aisle kickers out. You fucking soy boy and fucking cowgirls out here who don't know what the fuck to do. A New York Times editor leaves New York Times because she didn't want to follow protocol. And you know what? She exposed them. And expect more to come out. More honest journalists leaving those fucking filthy ass Democratic fucking news press run motherfucker. Expect them to leave and letting you guys know. Since I can't report the way I want to report and the truth, they're getting rid of me. It's all protocol, bro. NBC, MSNBC, ABC. You know what I'm saying? Only ones that are real with it is Fox. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. Like I said, if you guys did not do the experiment like I told you to, watch Fox and watch everybody else lack, and Fox tell you everything. Fox was the ones that blew up the fucking deep state thing with this bullshit dossier. You know what I'm saying? Had they not said that, had Sean Hannity, had Sarah, shit, I forgot her name. I mean, a whole bunch of them, a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying? AQ9, had it not been for these people, Julian Assange, had it not been for these people to come out and tell the truth, bro, we would be in a lower stage. We would be fucked, literally. Literally. You know what I'm saying? No, Brian, it's not a racial war. This is all fabricated civil war. You know why? Back then, when there was a real civil war, the whole country was involved. Meaning, half the country was racist, half the country wasn't. There's only a small group who are trying to be so racist by calling out other things that are normal racism. These are things fabricated from these fucking retarded people's mind that come from people from higher power who are retarded and demonic and don't know how to fucking live lives themselves. Coming from orders of people of things that of beings that used to follow our creator and came down here and just desecrated everything and showed the wrong people the wrong things. And this is where we are now. Warrior 819. You know? And the Democratic Party is responsible for it. Warrior 819. I would love to break it down, which I already have. The Democrats cannot beat the Republicans or conservatives because we're tired of their shit. As well, if I have to break this down, Warrior, then maybe you shouldn't be asking questions and maybe you should be doing a little bit more research. You know what I'm saying? Simply because the Democratic Party is the KKK. This is how they're using black people's skin now and fabricating this civil war. They were known to go to, and if you're not listening, then get the fuck off because I'm teaching you something. And you can look this all up. Because like I said, when I say things, it's to a point that fact check needs to be fucking fact checked. Not my facts. The fact checkers fact checked. Because a lot of fact checkers out there are very democratic based and they're going to fucking say that everything that conservatives or anybody on the right is saying, that's the truth, is not. Right? They came up with the statistics of black people dying. That police are killing more blacks than white. And it was a lie. And if they did kill black Americans, they were armed or caught doing a crime. What are you trying to say? I'm racist. I'm a sellout. I'm a coon. So let me guess. We're all sellouts. We're all coons. We're all this and that when we don't want to lie. Fuck that shit. The Democratic Party has known to go to China and speak to the Chinese in November. And all of a sudden in January, we've got fucking COVID. Then they keep lying on us, spiking numbers. Because they cannot beat Trump at the ballot box. So they make this, they say all these things because that's what you want to do, right? When you want somebody on your side, when you want people on your side to hate the person you hate as much, what do? You start a propaganda machine on these motherfuckers. You tell this person, this motherfucker did this to that person, this person, that person. Some may be truths, some may be lies, some may be both. But it's an agenda that person has, and it keeps going on, and it spreads on. And those that are feeble-minded and that are not going to check for facts and not even go to that person and say, listen, is this what you are about? Because even if you ask that person, like you're doing with the media and them, is that really what he's about? What they'll do is they say, well, this is what he said, but they'll fucking edit it. Just like when they said, President Trump never denounced Duke and the KKK. Meanwhile, if you look it up, you'll see racism is a terrible thing. It's bad. It's not for human beings. I denounce David Duke and the KKK. I do not want any. What's up, Johnny Boxing? I do not want anything to do with these people. But CNN and everybody else cut that part out. Same thing with him throwing tissue in Puerto Rico and stuff. They edited the part where they didn't show the person that was going like this. Then all the Puerto Ricans are mad because, which is my nationality. These motherfuckers are mad now because they had a fucking storm. They had a big ass fucking tropical storm. They had a huge fucking hurricane, right? And what happened? President Trump sent. And so did the Americans, sent a lot of things to these people, a lot of aid. And what happened? Months down the line, President Trump told these people, after they were saying, President Trump's a racist, he didn't do anything. President Trump said, look, I sent $100 million aid, and other Americans are doing it. If you're not seeing it, you have to go look at your governors and your mayors. What happened? When they went and they looked at it, they had this whole thing. Remember, Puerto Rico? Yeah. So how is Trump racist? How? This is exactly what I am saying. The Democrats are lying. They're doing all of this shit. There's nothing racist about Trump. It's funny on how you got Black Americans now who are actually seeing this. Wow, holy shit! Even Black Americans who live in the ghetto are actually saying, "Yo, hold up, we're being lied to." And I'm glad the red pill is being swallowed by the world's fucking esophagus, especially this fucking countries. Because there are a lot of motherfuckers out there who are blind to the fact that still blame the white man. But yet these motherfuckers get up 6, 7 in the morning just to hang out in the corner or hang out in the staircase or hang out in their boys' crib to play video games, get high, and but yet they haven't fucking applied themselves to life. But it's the white man's fault, though. Come on, bro. I grew up with motherfuckers like this. You grew up with motherfuckers like this. And these are the same motherfuckers now that they fucking hire as crisis actors and give them money. And these motherfuckers, this is why most won't prosper on that side. Because you're trying to say that conservatives and anybody who's leaving the Democratic Party is full of greed, but this is why you guys are doing it, because you're greedy. Look how you want to change things that were set before you, and right when you look, you couldn't even do better with movies. What's going on, Tony? Grievous, General Grievous, what's going on? Tony's Reviews, what's going on, guys? You guys couldn't even get the movies right. You fucked it up. You try to dismantle the culture that came before you to give us what? This shit culture? This shit culture? Well, you guys, everything you don't like, oh, I don't like it. Take it down. The fuck out of here. Who the fuck do you guys think you are? These are the type of motherfuckers that if they can't drink coffee correctly, they cancel you. If you say something that they don't like, they cancel you. Fuck Twitter. People are scared of Twitter. Before I left Twitter, I cursed Twitter the fuck out and left. I have not gone back there. I have not gone back there. That shit stood open. I got so disgusted in Twitter that I didn't even bother to go and deactivate it. I just left it. I was like, fuck that. I don't even go there no more. Warrior, all I'm saying as a brother in life to you, you may not know me, but I'm trying to save your freedoms and rights just like Trump and every other one of his you know what I'm saying? Just like every one of his voters are. We're fighting for this. If you want to call this, if these guys want to call this a civil war, then we can call this a civil war. But we've got to win this civil war, because if we don't, we go into socialism. We are not accustomed to this socialism now, shit. And it's going to be where the Democrats, I mean, Black Americans must be tired of being used. You guys were so blinded by the race card with Obama that you guys are sitting back saying now, okay, Biden came from Obama, but this motherfucker said they're going to put you back in chains. This motherfucker said, you're not black if you don't vote for me. Why didn't he say you're not Spanish if you don't vote for me? You're not Chinese if you don't vote for me. Right then and there, the key points, the talking points, the key words, bro, the bold-faced lettered words that come out of this motherfucking racist mouth. Joe Biden is the real fucking racist. The guy that actually had ties with KKK's members like Hillary and Obama. Bro, El Chombo, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you. The hot topic is politics. Then we're getting into movies, and then we're going into boxing, my brother. Everybody, welcome, brother El Chombo. This is a fellow collector and a diorama maker. You guys got to go check him out here, man. Go check him out, bro. This man is awesome, and he's also served the United States of America. Hoorah! Thank you very much, sir. You know what I mean? So, you know, and then these things where they talk, oh, the whataboutisms. We have to bring these whataboutisms up. You know why? Because, like, look, Roger Stone, his shit got tossed out, rightfully. These guys are saying, oh, he did a coward act. At least Obama did it on the way out. That's a coward act, doing it on the way out. Another coward act is giving fucking Iran $4.1 billion and trying to say we owed it to them. Since when America owed these motherfuckers? It's more like they owe us, right? It came to the forefront because Trump was the first one that said, well, these sons of bitches owe us billions and billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. And we're getting it back. So now that China got tariffs and got taxed on top of shit that they owe us, they go silent and they try to kill us all. And the Democrats knew this shit. Now, had this been a pathogen, which was some shit like the movie Outbreak, where motherfuckers are just falling out with pox and shit like that, bro, then we would have really been in a war. Then we really would have been in a biological warfare. This would have been World War III. These motherfuckers are pushing it so bad. Weren't they the ones that said, if Trump is elected, he's going to have his fingers on the nuclear weapons and we're all going to die? 4 years later, who's the one that tried to kill us? The Democrats. Who's the one that when they put us into this stupid COVID bullshit ass fabricated lockdown, they didn't even want to help us. They wanted us to lose our jobs. They wanted us to lose our fucking apartments, everything that we own. You know why? Because they wanted you to say, it's Trump's fault. He didn't step up. The fuck you want him to do? As a matter of fact, these guys are the ones that are saying Trump didn't close it early enough, when a week earlier he did close the fucking United States of America because of it, and they called him a racist because of it. Just like he said, every other country has a wall, and I'm building one for America to stop all the drug smuggling and the children smuggling, which is exactly why all of this pedophile ring, well, not only drugs were being smuggled under that fucking walls and shit, you fucking Democratic dummies, you liberal assholes. Not only was that, children and women were being, and Epstein was the top head and everybody else is falling down. They got the main bitch, the second main bitch, she's gonna talk. England, prepare yourself. Prepare the queen to go all out on y'all, because she too is part of the Rothschild. Expect her to go all out and have your heads. Y'all got your political war going over there, and we got ours going here, which is going to affect you and everyone else in the world. You cannot believe any of these fucking leftists. They're Marxists, bro. All of them. Yup. There you go. My man Ochumbo, my man, says, brother, Guantanamo Bay has been ordered to prepare for the arrival of high-level American citizens. Did you guys know that Hillary Clinton right now is undergoing trial? Look at that. Major military MP brigade being deployed. You know what I'm saying? And these are facts because my man served and he's still being updated. Thank you, my brother, for sharing that. Thank you for the information. See, this is information. So all you fact checkers, or you guys that are religiously holding on the nuts to fact checkers, go check that out. They're not going to tell you this. Of course they're not. This, what Mr. Ochumbo, my brother, is telling us now, will come out maybe 4 days later, or maybe a month later, 2 months later. Yeah. Hillary Clinton right now is in court. Trump said, if I become president, you're going to jail. He's catching all of these guys. Roger Stone now is speaking. And this is why it was important for him to do what he did. Commute, was it? Roger Stone. That's why it was a good idea to do this, to show it while he's president. Because he's like, I'm not going to have anybody, and people should be seeing this. You know what I mean? No doubt. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Chumbo. You know, you got Hillary Clinton and all of them. Vote red. If you're tired of all of this, vote red. These are the guys that didn't want to pass a stimulus package so we could survive. It was Trump and his administration that fucking referred it, said, you know what, let's do it. And let's give. These guys didn't want to do that. They wanted more money added on that to go and give to themselves. Once again, Black Americans, how come George Floyd's family and everyone else hasn't seen the money that Black Lives Matter is raising, which is millions, hundreds of millions of dollars? Where do you think this is going to? All of the Democratic fucking heads, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's how come so much that Black Lives Matter, so much that you guys are not anti-fascists like you say. You wouldn't be breaking down businesses. Oh, but they sell us too because they're down with the corporations. Okay, what you're doing is you're helping the same people that want these corporations broken, which the corporations are getting insurance monies and build up like in 2 days, stupid fucks. What you're doing is you're helping them with the plan. So you guys are traitors to your own countries and to us. You guys are dangerous. This is why I say, come to a stand your ground state like Florida. Pull that shit off over here and watch how fast you will not make it out. Watch how fast your life diminishes. as fast as you broke a window. They tried that shit in Miami. 3 hours later, that shit ceased. Come down to a stand your ground state and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Let me debunk that as well, Warrior. You've got Republicans that were friends with Epstein, of course. Never said that. But what the Democrats, these Marxists are saying now, or were saying once it was debunked, was that President Trump hung out with Epstein too. He was on the Lolita too. No, it wasn't. Come to find out, he only met him twice, and on the second one, he had to kick him out of a party because he was being disrespectful to a young girl at the age of 14, which was groping and everything. And everybody saw that, and people attested to that. Yeah. But there are other Republicans that were down with that as well, of course. And these are the Republicans that we call rhinos, the guys that flipped, the guys that are like trying to be in between, but yet they're more left than right. The rhinos. Those are the guys that were involved in that shit. And you know what? Dershowitz is a Democrat, not a Republican. And I wasn't with that girl. No, I wasn't. And all of a sudden, like, it's funny how he's a Democrat, but he's for Trump. He's for us. All of a sudden, before this shit cracked, you go check out Dershowitz and see what side he was on. You're going to see a lot of these guys from the left, some of them, going against them. But then you're going to flip back. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go. And like I said, a couple of snapshots, Warrior, are the same snapshots and everything you're talking about. See how propaganda gets you? You see that? You see that right there? The Epstein documentary shows Trump was clearly friends with Epstein's. Nobody said he wasn't friends with Epstein's, but he stopped being friends with Epstein, which is an important fact here. Remember, pay attention now. He stopped being friends with Epstein because Epstein, in one of his parties, was fondling a fucking 14-year-old girl, was acting inappropriate, and Trump kicked him the fuck out. Are you going to remember that? Now, are you going to take back exactly what you're saying there as to them doing the same shit? Oh, but he was still friends. Right. Until that point. He stopped being friends with him. He wasn't friends with him afterwards. It even came out his mouth, and everyone else that was there and everyone else that actually knows Trump has said, no, Trump hadn't spoke to Epstein for years. 15 years was it after that incident. So all that they're just saying, get it out of your filter, bro. Get everything that the left is trying on you out of your filter. Everything they're saying is a lie. How is it that you or anybody else doesn't see that everything they've tried to do has been debunked and it's a lie? These motherfuckers hired fucking black ops cops like these motherfuckers, putting different fucking races of cops there, thinking that it was gonna tear us apart. Then all of a sudden, yeah, the Chinese cop, Hispanic, right? Half black, half Hispanic. Then you had the two white cops, right? Scumbags. And what happened? They all were charged. Trump was like, I'm not having that. Barr was like, no, I'm not having that. And the new director of the FBI, the clean directors of the FBI were like, no, this is not, no, we're not standing for this. So now what they want to do is get all the police state out, so you'll have no protection. So that way when these anti-fascists comes and these hired mercenaries come, they come into your house, forcing the president to call a martial law. And then we've got a war. This is why voting is going to be very important. Because once Trump is in there, everything else that they try to bring up, which is false, like they tried this time, it can only get worse for them and get better for us. Because this is like you gave a liar a chance to prove themselves or herself, and all of a sudden you're just like, I don't want to fucking hear it. I gave you chances on top of chances. This is bullshit. Everything you say is bullshit. Crying wolf. Whose fault would that be? You know? Yes, sir, Grievous. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They all pushing. Johnny Boy says, Jedi, you ever want to talk about the Kennedys? I'm your boy. The whole family is on the biggest crooks of all time. Oh, of course. As a matter of fact, let me give you the reason why Kennedy was assassinated. Kennedy was assassinated because his father wanted to go to the mob. And people didn't understand the government, Democratic side, hired the mob. They used to hire the mob. They hired Gianca, right, to go to Cuba. They wanted to fucking take over Cuba and set things up over in Cuba. So what happened was the mob used these guys, right? I mean, the government, Democratic side, used these guys. What happened? Castro said, get the fuck out of here, bro. Caught on and kicked them all the fuck out and took their casinos and everything. Now, they were mad. Now, here comes JFK's father saying, you know what? If you get my son into these politics, because he's a senator, if you get him into the office, guess what? You guys can run whatever you want. You can make back whatever you lost to Cuba, right? 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 It was all Kennedy's father's fault. Then what happens? They go out and they do what they're ready to do this time. Go to grave sites, take people's names, false ballots. It was happening back then on the Democratic side. False ballots were being sent. People that were dead were being filled out. They're desperate. They're fucking desperate. So what happened was they did this. Kennedy won. Kennedy was known. He was told about it and what he was supposed to do. Of course, his brother, Bobby Kennedy, was against the mob, was against all these motherfuckers. What was the first cardinal sin that he did against the mob when they told him, don't put your brother into office? Kennedy felt bad and said, you know what? I can't do this to the people. I can't do this to my country. He went against them and started promising this, talked about the occult, that, talked about, right? The last speech he gave. And since he didn't follow rule, and since he ordered, and since he hired his brother as attorney general, who was cracking down the mob, who already had fucking beef with Hoffa and the mob, what happened? It's no conspiracy. That's what happened. JFK laid down with the mob, and the mob said, when the mob was big, and then what happened? After that, years later, the mob got too big, and the government was like, shut them down. And gave all powers to Rudy Giuliani. That is a fact. Exactly, my brother. Joseph P. Kennedy was a drug trafficker and a bootlegger. Yep, he went to Florida to talk to Meyer Lansky. Thank you, to try to get his son into office. Lansky sent him to Chicago where Gianca fixed the election. Thank you, my brother. That's simple. Yes, sir. Come on, bro. I'm 46. I've been on this shit since I was 14. And you know where was the last shot? The first shot came from the front. I mean, from the back, of course. Through the throat. Go look at this Zapruder fucking video, bro. You will see the driver with a 45. Bang! Right over his shoulder. If you don't believe me, it's only going to take you 2 looks. It's only going to take you 2 looks. The first look, you just look at the driver. Matter of fact, the first look, when he leans forward, look at the trajectory going backwards. Why would his head go back? Why would this part of his head blow off? Because the shot came from the fucking front. And now if you look at the angle, and then the second look, you look at the driver. The driver goes like this. You see a shiny point. Boom! And he puts you can see it clear as day. You can see it clear as day. And you know what? Kennedy wasn't a bad president. This is why people understood. Our grandparents, our parents understood. This is why they call him a hero, because people knew that JFK got put in there to be corrupt. And he stood up in front of all of them. This is why he got sick. He started having ulcers. This man was getting threatened every day of his life, bro. He had ulcers, bro. He had stomach problems, bro. He was going through it. Break it down physically, bro. Physically. Because he was fighting for us. This is why he was recognized. You know what I mean? This is why people from that side should look at JFK and say, this is what we should have been. But they don't do that because it's power. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying doesn't prove. You know, you're confusing yourself. Because look what you're saying, Warrior. You are so fucked up. Like your mind you're fried, brother. You're fried. Look, you can't even make a stance on a question. You don't even know what question you're asking me. You're saying Kennedy wasn't a bad president. What you're saying doesn't prove he wasn't a good president. What are you talking about, bro? So the mob was good people to you? Did you hear me say that? Did you hear me say that, Warrior? You're being a leftist now. Rewind what I said And see the question you're asking, see how irrelevant that is right now. You're making no sense. No one here, they can tell you, no one here heard me say that the mob was good. I'm telling you that I didn't say that. You see how they fuck up your filter process, warrior? You can't ask a question and then get an answer without asking the same question on another fucking through another fucking angle. And I just answered you. It's just like these fucking reporters. Oh, what about Trump? And here comes McEnany breaking it down, and they ask the same questions, a different reporter, same question, different angle. Instead of asking these questions, why don't you fact check me? Isn't this what you guys do at the left? Why don't you fact check me, warrior, to see if this is true? And then now you're telling Johnny boy that he seems uneducated. And he didn't say Kennedy was a bad president. He's saying his father was a bad fucking person, a bad politician. Pay attention, warrior. Pay attention. Exactly, Carlos. He must be voting Joe Biden. If not, he's not voting at all. And if you already decided you're not voting at all, then you have no right to be on this live or anyone else's with your fucking opinion, warrior. Because that's all it fucking is. And I don't appreciate you calling my fellow brothers uneducated when you are coming off here like an irrelevant motherfucker right now. Asking the same questions in different forms, but it's the same fucking question. Rearranging what people are saying. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I think, warrior, you're a child. And you know what, bro? If you're subscribed to me, don't worry about it. Someone else will take your place. Goodbye. And this is how I get rid of these fucking leftists, these trolls. You see how fried this dude's brain is? He couldn't even understand what Johnny was saying. It's funny how us normals here understood exactly what Johnny Boy was saying, understood exactly what I was saying, exactly what Chombo was saying, exactly what Carlos Mendoza was saying, exactly what Brian was saying, Khalil, and so on and so forth. Sorry if I forgot your name. And you guys know I deal with this shit every fucking day. This is why I wear the crown, son. This is why I wear the crown. You've got your bigger YouTube channels that are fucking calling themselves, but they don't get dirty like we do. Over here, we get dirty. And if we don't like it, we do exactly what the fuck we exercise and what you motherfuckers should do. Don't watch. Block them. Don't watch. The only time a subscriber is going to hurt me is when they followed me for years and all of a sudden they flipped out of nowhere and everybody's understanding what the fuck is wrong with this guy, Jay? I don't know, but and then he starts disrespecting everyone else and goodbye, I got to kick you out. Know what I'm saying? I'm not having it. I'm not having nobody disrespecting anybody on here. You seem uneducated. You're the uneducated one, warrior. You're the uneducated one. You're the uninformed one. You're the one that's MK Ultra to the fucking T-cell, dog. They get offended, General Grievous. You know why, General? You know why they get offended? Because the truth hurts, bro. Look what happened with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Let's get into entertainment now. Don't worry, boxing heads. We'll be getting into boxing. Let's get into entertainment now. See, because everything connects. That's just why I dropped politics first. This entertainment shit. Hey, Will, let me ask you a question. Been looking for you for over 22 years in order to talk to you about my movie, about my novel, Sector Urantia, right? You went and did some bullshit called After Earth. Decided to turn me down, no doubt. Didn't make much. You flopped. God gave me a gift, but since you're with the satanic cult, this is why God kept me away from you, and I understand that now. So now let me ask you something now that you've put your kids out there, you know, you and your wife are fucking Satan worshipers. How does it feel now that your wife ate your soul, and these motherfucking Illuminati bankers, these motherfuckers got you there with tears swelling up? And you're sitting there while your wife told you that she fucked your fucking son's best friend when y'all was going through problems. Don't you think that should have been a bit private? But no, you can't have a private life because you're in the $20 million club and you've got to go through the humiliation ritual. Congratulations, buddy. This is why I don't care about Hollywood. I don't care about millions. I don't care about anything like that because I will not prostitute my son, my daughters. I will not prostitute my friends. I will not bear false witness to thy brother on anything for millions of dollars. Fuck no. I'm the motherfucker that when you turn your back or you leave me in your house with your wife, you come right back. I'm sitting in the same spot. You could have had a camera and I did not even move. Even if your fucking wife tells me, can you help me? I'd slap the shit out your wife if she tried to fucking make a move on me. That's the type of nigga I am. You know why? It's all about respect, bro. I was taught that shit a long time and I carried that shit all the way till now and I'm going to continue to. And if you about respect, you teach your fucking kids the same thing. You know what I mean? No doubt, Trouble. He goes, you can say, here we go. Let's hear what Trouble says. He goes, you can only make it big in Hollywood or music industry if you are part of that club. Otherwise, you are casted out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On point. On point. Hold on. Did I miss something that Junior said? Oh, Junior said 100. Thank you, my brother. Carlos. My man Carlos says, Mr. Mendoza says, that's why the Democrats are losing people. Yep. And realizing who they really are now. It's the truth, man. So you got all of these, right? You've got this stupid motherfucker talking about cancel Jesus. Go ahead, you fucking scumbag. Cancel Jesus. Go ahead. See what happens to you. Go ahead. Cancel Jesus, bro. Cancel him. Cancel him. Because nobody believes, nobody is bothered, and nobody cares if you think Jesus is white, black, orange, yellow. It doesn't matter what you think. Because his full description is in his father's book, Bible, Bible. Acronym, here it comes. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Ta-da! Right? So now you have the word, the instructions of how we're supposed to live. We lost our way. So he says, okay, I'm going to put myself into a vessel. Here's my son. Let me show you how to live. And what did we do? We chose a murderer and a thief over the motherfucking Messiah. Oh! Fuck is wrong with you? Go ahead. Cancel Jesus. Let's see what happens to you. All of these things in Hollywood, bro. Alyssa Milano, all over the fucking place. This bitch don't know her head from her ass. You know why? Because her, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, and all of these boppers that used to be down with them. Let me tell you something about Kirk Cameron. Don't think he's saved. He was down with that shit too. He may be saved because when he caught consciousness and grew up, he left Hollywood, became a Christian, got saved. He might be saved because most of these parents put these kids out there. They prostituted these kids to these elites. There's a club called the Soda Pop Club, covered up by the Mickey Mouse Club. And all these guys in the Soda Pop Club used to be molested by these old fucking guys. Mark Unrivaled, what is going on? What is going on, Mark? Welcome. Welcome, my brother. Trumbo says, it's a shame that I follow so many great actors just to realize that they are linked to Epstein, the human trafficking. It's a disgrace. It is. And you know what's fucked up? Tom Cruise is down with that shit too. I mean, Tom Hanks. And my wife loves him. And I try to explain this to her, and she's just on some, I don't believe you, fuck out of my face. I'm like, okay. I leave her in her own world, bro. You can only save yourself. And no matter how much you love your kids, this is what they choose. You guys know what I'm going through with my son, right? Of course you do. And if you don't, my son is down with that Black Lives Matter in New York. After I told him don't, he called me a fucking Uncle Tom. And I told him, you stupid little motherfucker who came out of my fucking nutsack. You have to understand that Uncle Tom, if you read the story, is a fucking hero. You fucking dummy. I love you. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? My man Unrivaled says, The elites are effing strange, man. I'm not able to deal with the craziness, bro. Evil as shit from globalism via segregation and stuff like, yup, adrenochrome. Yo, bro, bro, they wanna rearrange everything, bro. Mark, you're absolutely right. They want to rearrange everything, bro. I'm gonna tell you what the mark of the beast is. Boxer puncher, welcome. I respect your passion, but I realize today you're afraid to debate. You're all talk. Boxer puncher, you want to get on here and debate me? Ain't nobody scared of debate. It's just I don't like stupid motherfuckers. You want to get on here and debate me? I'll give you the link. I too will whoop your ass. And another thing, if you're following me, unfollow me. I don't need motherfuckers like you. Look at you. I respect your passion, but I realize you're a motherfucker that's afraid to fact check. Know what I'm saying? I don't need to debate if I'm right. Why am I going to debate somebody who's asking the same questions in different forms and doesn't want to concede at the end when he's wrong? But yet I'm afraid to debate. You stupid motherfucker. If you look up on this thread here, and if you ask everybody else, he was agreeing with mostly all my points. You stupid motherfucker. Boxer puncher, you're a stupid motherfucker. You're stupid. You fucking cunt. You're fucking dumb, bro. And since you insulted me, I insulted you. You could think whatever the fuck you want and I'm all talk, but you're a pussy, you make no sense, and you're irrelevant, you bitch. Know what I'm saying? This guy's a fucking LDBC. You're a John Boxer with his fucking 400 fucking subs. You probably 401. Come on, bro. No wonder you don't make any sense, bro. And John Boxing has ducked me a lot, you bitch. See, Boxer, whatever the fuck you call yourself, you don't even know the history of Jay Cotto. Do your fucking research. I done changed John's pamper left and right. And you can go back and tell that bitch ass nigga. You can go back and tell that bitch ass nigga. And ask the LDBC what the fuck I am. I am their fucking nightmare, bro. I go to lunch on your fucking group. So you can go fuck yourself, Boxer. You fucking LDBC nut hugger. So we got LDBC niggas talking about boxer puncher. Motherfuckers don't even know what that term is. So that's just basically it. Carlos says Ricky Gervais, said it brilliantly against Hollywood celebrities during the Golden Globes. Yep, the man speaks the truth. Bro, he did speak the truth, bro. He did speak the truth. Johnny, you know how I do, bro. You know how I do. I'm over here now. I'm over here. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Fuck all these LDBC fucking nut. John Boxing. Bro, go back into my archives and see how bad I destroyed John Boxing. And all my other opponents, bro. Bro, I need a fucking tavern in order to hold my cadavers, niggas. Are you stupid? You guys are stupid. Not only am I funny, not only do I make sense, bro, I speak facts, bro. This motherfucker talk, I'm all talk. If I'm all talk, then let me be all talk. But it's all fact, you fucking faggots. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. This is exactly why people fuck with me, bro. I have the realest channel on your fist in August, and I'm gonna have a good celebration. Oh, hell yeah. 9 years on here, giving variety, and it all links to boxing. Go check my playlist. Got comedy boxing, talking with Tyson, with a TH. You know what I'm saying? I got fucking I've got boxing interviews. I've got all types of shit, and I've even got a story that I wrote. 2 seasons, Brosco and his 4-5. An ebook. It's a reader. It's read to you. You know what I'm saying? It's all acted out, voiceovers. Go check it out. There's not, and I'm not disrespecting nobody on here. I'm only disrespecting those that doubt my fucking work here. I keep telling you motherfuckers, look at my video count. How many motherfuckers have put out close to 3,000 fucking videos in 9 years and they make no fucking sense? A lot of motherfuckers are talentless on here. So they decide to come and try to fuck with me. Bro, I will end your fucking career like I have others. And the only 2,000 mark that you're going to pass are going to be the stupid motherfuckers that we already threw out. You guys are recycling our fan base, bro. And fuck y'all that leave here after y'all get kicked out of here, or anyone else's that's you know what I'm saying, keeping it real, right? And keeping it unbiased and keeping it with facts. Fuck all y'all that got thrown out. Y'all a bunch of recycled ass niggas. And we don't need y'all. This is why we clean the closet, son. That's why we clean the closet. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, Johnny Boy. Yup, he's probably picking up 78's clothes from the dry cleaner. My man Arrival says the elites are kidnapping children all around the world and are torturing them for a drug. Yep, from the young blood that slows down aging. Yep, yes sir. That's that gland. They dream. Yep, before killing them off. Yeah, and Hillary Clinton was drinking it. All these motherfuckers are all with that shit, bro. The spirit cooking, all that shit, bro. Like, if people are starting to hear this now, and I'm coming out and I'm saying, look up the fall of Satan, bro. The 200 angels, how they got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? For fucking with human beings, bro, and fornicating with everything in the earth. So animals were having fucking half angels, I mean, half beasts and shit. That's why centaurs were born. Bro, everything that's being taught to us, they make it and they call it mythology. The shit was real. We're finding bones that heads are the size of fucking houses, bro. And in the Bible it says, in those days they were giants, bro. David himself, but Lord, how are we supposed to go up against men who stand as tall as buildings, and we are as to grasshoppers to them? The Smithsonian and the government, they take archaeologists who find these amazing digs, and what happens? They hide them and they take them. Just like that guy in Egypt, Fawaz, fucking hiding everything. They hired him to be that fucking gatekeeper, to be like, you can't learn the truth. But yet, if you look at hieroglyphics, they got all types of shit everything is falling from the sky. Everything, every religion. But yet, the Bible's the oldest thing out there. Not the Quran, not anything. Everything was written 10,000 years afterwards. Facts. These are facts. Blood Gone One, what's going on? Is the blood aging thing real? I've always wondered. You know, we're going to get into boxing now. Floyd Mayweather, as well as a couple of people from Hollywood, they would go with this thing called vampire facials. You know what I'm saying? They would plug, take your blood, put it through a machine, clean it out, then they put it in, and then it to the aging process. It's also to a point where they, it cleanses your blood, basically, filtering you out. This is what they do. This is what they do, and it's coming to fruition. If Trump takes this election, expect everything that you thought was conspiracy theories to be real, bro. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather's really big in the club. Oh, no doubt. If you notice, they told Floyd to play the neutral ground at the moment. They say, when we need you, we need you. You know when I knew it wasn't only the money. It was when he came on and said the most disgusting, egregious thing that a human being could ever say. When they asked him in the radio station, so Africa gave you a beautiful welcoming like a king. How come you haven't donated to any of them, knowing that at least $1 million could save like 2 villages? You know what he said? In case you guys weren't informed, what does Africa do for me or my family? But yet you stupid motherfuckers want to say that he's at the level of Muhammad Ali, when Muhammad Ali was jogging through them ghettos, and all he saw was graffiti of him being worshipped. That would never happen with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Well, any other fighter, maybe Manny Pacquiao, but anybody else, I don't think so. And I'm not saying this because of the Floyd Pacquiao rivalry. It's just in life. Floyd's throwing all his money at strippers. We've seen it. And Manny Pacquiao's throwing money at the homeless, making houses in communities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did pay for Floyd's for George Floyd's funeral. Yep. They told him to play that position. And notice, he didn't even get praise from it. You didn't even hear Floyd's family come out and say, yeah, we'd like to thank Floyd Mayweather Jr. It was only in boxing news that we found this shit out. Then no praise, no nothing. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You know, and I tell you right now, man, all of this that's coming up is crazy. Now, I just want to show you guys something that I brought up about fake news with this boxing, right? But I need you guys to really pay attention to this. And once I'm gonna split screen it, I'm looking it up, I'm gonna show you. Once I split screen it, you guys can argue with me if you want. Because unlike Boxer 911 or Boxer 69 in the face, um, stated that I don't like to debate, but yet you guys have seen me debate. So, you know, what he's saying is irrelevant. He can go and lick nuts over there and have John Boxing boost his ego. They could boost each other's ego and jerk each other off, but they're both garbage. None of these motherfuckers know what they're doing. John Boxing hasn't known what he's doing ever since he opened up a fucking channel. I'll tell him in his face in front of his fucking mother too. This motherfucker lives with his mom in the basement. I mean, I done exposed that motherfucker years ago. So now I'm gonna show you something, and I want you guys to check this out. We're in boxing now. You see this here? This here says breaking news. According to Box News 24, Manny Pacquiao is set to fight Gennady Golovkin, GGG, on November 8th, 2020 at MGM Grand Arena. This was given by K-Box TV. These guys claim it brings a dedicated page for amateur and professional boxing from Africa to the world. Catch all the latex news, all the latest. They wrote latex news, fight videos, interviews instead of interviews, and stories. Subscribe to our. They got a YouTube page as well. Whatever. Let me tell you guys something. This is why when I went on D. Jefferson's live yesterday, and I came out and I said what I said about all you irresponsible fucking journalists out there. All you fucking irresponsible boxing journalists, supposed boxing journalists, you guys are so irresponsible and you're full of shit. Okay? This is not true. This is fake news. We've got Gennady Golovkin getting ready to jump in the ring with someone, a mandatory, if I'm not mistaken, right? Then you got Manny Pacquiao, who's still trying to work out a Terrence Crawford or whoever the fuck wants to fight, right? Right? I'm tired of these people because of this COVID-19 bullshit. I'm tired of these people just lying about these fights, talking all of these things just to keep us, listen. Shit like this, guys, hurts your credibility. And let's just say Boxing News 24 did report this. Who in the unless you're exposing these fucks, who the fuck tells you to go down the rumor mill and spread this shit? Know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of people didn't want to admit this yesterday. A lot of people didn't want to see what I was saying. But a lot of these motherfuckers are gonna come out with this fake news shit in order to keep exactly, Johnny, in order to keep us interested. In order to keep us interested. And it's disgusting, but you know what? You know what? We see through it. We see through it. And the only ones that see through it are the ones that have been following boxing for over 12 years. Why that number? Well, minus 12 years from now. How hot was boxing then? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Boy, that's another one. Remember when Tyson Fury came out and said, "Oh, I was the first and only one to report and give you the prediction not to get wet in the ass yet, not to go jerk your dicks off at the notion that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua said because they were dealing with someone that was suspect." But everybody, oh yeah, the fight said, oh, he came out, all right, yeah. And I was like, no. And then people hated me. People hated me because of this. But then what happened? The second video I made was because it was canceled because this motherfucker walked away, all because he could be tied. So could Bob Arum, and Top Rank could be tied into money laundering, or for someone who's considered a drug lord or is still being investigated or don't even have an answer or where the fuck he's getting his money and how he has estates and shit like this. So Tyson Fury wasn't telling a lie. Anthony Joshua didn't come out and say anything, but he wasn't telling a lie. It was just a circumstance that he put himself under that he had to come back and backtrack a statement and come out and say it's not going to be done. It's not being done. And it is because of what I said. If that man was to be connected and had anything to do with that fight and he's being investigated, bro, God knows if they found something, Top Rank would go down. They'll be investigated. It'll be worse because of money laundering and affiliation and ties. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Same thing with this Jay Prince shit. The thing is that Jay Prince, he's legal. He was a record mogul, got his respect in the street. Whatever he did before all of that to get to where he is how he got his name. And that's where it stays. Reputation. He's honest and clean now, legit. But reputation. And if you build up a reputation where, oh, hold up, this motherfucker, don't say that wrong to him, because if you do, you're going to see some lead. Motherfuckers ain't going to bother with you. Or people are going to pull away. Or people are going to have questions. And the only respect you get is out of fear. You know? Let's see. Let's go to your comments. Matt Grover says, this pandemic, well fucking put, man, Grower. Well put, my friend. He goes, this is not the be all and end all. It's what's happening behind the scenes is what we should really be worried about. You're not lying, my brother. You're not lying. My man Johnny Boy says at Boxing Jedi, I also said, as soon as the news came out, my next video was Fury and AJ will never fight. Yeah. Yeah, Trouble says, well, took a well-deserved breath from teleworking. Nice chat, brother. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Do your thing, brother. Good to see you, man. God bless you, my brother. El Chumbo. No doubt. Go check out his channel, man. My man got crazy diorama pieces. He's also a figure collector, man. My man, that community is rocking. Carlos Mendoza says Pacquiao's already moved up 10 divisions. Now people want him to move up to 160 at the age of 42 years old and to face GGG. Yeah. But you know what? It wouldn't scare me. I think he'd rock the shit out of GGG. He'd still be too fast with GGG. If he gets caught by GGG, he's gonna be in trouble. Because I'm not taking shit away from GGG. No, I'm not. Hell no. It would be a good fight, but you know what I'm saying? It's fake news. You know. Fake news. Man Crover says not the only gangster in boxing. Exactly, my brother. Yeah, exactly. Johnny Boy says people who want GGG, who want that GGG fight, are Floyd fans that want to see him get hurt. Like Carlos Mendoza. Or delusional fanboys who think he's indestructible. Yeah, me, I just want to see a good fight. You know, like if Manny Pacquiao's gonna go out, it's got to be a good fight. And him going up to beat and let's just say he outpoints Gennady Golovkin, bro. People will be like, Canelo who? Canelo did what? Not compared to Pacquiao. That's exactly what happened. You know. So I have to say about this boxing thing with these all of these you know, these rumors showing up, and you know, if it looks too good to be true, you want to do your research. But I, for one, will tell you to call it bullshit right off jump, because we know what it is, and we wouldn't be wrong. We wouldn't look stupid, because just like Johnny Boy said, as soon as that Tyson Fury thing, he and I in our minds were like, no. Something's gonna happen. And look, it's not that we don't want it to happen. It's not that we're caping for Joshua. It's not that we don't. No. When we speak on what might be, it's because we know what's to come. We've seen this before, if not in boxing, in our walks of life. So when we ask you the question, when you ask these stupid motherfuckers like Warrior and fucking Boxer Puncher, LDBC Nutlicker, when you ask the same questions over and over again, and you continue to ask us the same question in a different form, right? and we've already answered you. And then you start getting mad and grow a pussy. And then you come out and say, oh, it's been brought to my attention today that you don't like to debate. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. You motherfuckers are faceless motherfuckers here and in life. Most of you motherfuckers don't even know your own identity. Most of you motherfuckers are still blaming the white man. Y'all are just verbatim, the verbatim bunch. Verbatim bunch. That's the way LDBC became the verbatim bunch. And that's exactly what y'all are, because y'all follow what the next man says, what the next man does. Y'all may have leaders, but they are misleading y'all motherfuckers. Y'all could come on here and y'all could try to embarrass me. The problem here is that I am a mirror to you motherfuckers. You see? And I know ugly doesn't like ugly. Evil doesn't like to see its own reflection. So now when you come here with this bullshit and I deflect your shit, you go home holding your ass in your hands. Understand this, gentlemen. Because it's only faggot ass fucking males, beta males, that come on here and try to disgrace my motherfucking life with my motherfucking people. And if I don't get you because I'm too busy kicking facts, my motherfucking people will dismantle you here. My man TJ Carr, Mighty Mazurus, what's going on? No doubt, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. D Bravo, what's going on, D Bravo? Good to see you guys, man. You know what I mean, guys? Now, I'm going to open up the link, and I'm going to ask y'all, whoever wants to come on, we can kick whatever you want to kick. We can talk politics, we can talk boxing, we can talk titties, we can talk muff. We can talk whatever you want. You can get up on here and we can chill out for a little bit. I'll hold it open for a good 30 more minutes and then I'm going to close it down because I got to put some mulch in front of my fucking house. You know, but hello, TJ. You know, but the link is up. So whoever wants to join me, you're more than welcome to, and we can kick it. If you're a troll, understand, I am not responsible for what is done to you here. You get slayed at your own risk. Otherwise than that, the link is open. I'll wait about 2 more minutes, see if anybody will jump on. So like I said, man, all of these false, breaking news with the boxing and stuff, man, just make sure that, you go and you do your research and shit. Not everybody has that, that thing where you're just like, oh shit, you know what? No, I don't think so. Most of y'all can't see bullshit before it's made. So if you need to do the research, do the research. Go to the source that they said it, and see what they said. Because a lot of these guys, what they like to do too is they like to say that a certain news agency said it, and then all of a sudden it's on some other shit where they never said it, and then they go through their little legal disputes, and we're on the sideline. Oh shit! Oh fuck! So it just gets to that, and me personally, that's why I always take my time, and just want to let you guys know. Go check out the what the fuck, Florida Flies. Go check out the short film that I have, part 1, which is Predator Hunters: The Return of Dutch. Go check it out. It's basically live action with figures and diorama props, and of course technology. So go check it out. Second episode coming up in a little bit, and that's basically it. It seems like nobody wants to jump on today, so I'm just gonna close the stream and just let you guys know that it was great. Thank you for the understanding. Those that got slayed today, fuck your moment of silence, and fuck you too. I got a shovel and it's golden, and you are not a carcass, whatever the fuck. My man May says, Jay, did you see the Rocky shit I sent? Rocky 4 end fight redone with music and sound effects from Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Nah, I'm gonna go check it out. That shit's gotta be hilarious, Maze. That shit's probably gotta be funny. I gotta check that out. I love Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Bleep, 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 bleep. Let's see, Carlos Mendoza. Oh, these guys are talking. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, just do your research. And like I said, you LDBC guys just still don't have a remedy. You make videos on me, people are like, stop it. You come to my live, I'm like, stop it. You mention my name, I'm like, and people are like, stop it. Bro, I have fucking defeated you guys over and over again. All you guys do is you give me more subscribers, which I don't get paid off, but you give me more subscribers, henceforth allowing me and everyone else to red pill people so they can wake up from your bullshit. So thank you. Thank you. This is why you'll always be disorganized. It only took one man. Now you guys have multiple losses across the field here in YouTube land, here in YouTube boxing community. A lot of motherfuckers who done took you out the same way. But I have called every big head out there and none of y'all answered. But y'all can make videos about me. But y'all don't answer. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Y'all don't have to answer. Y'all don't have to answer. I'd rather you stay shut and shut the fuck up. You can send your little cronies. They're just gonna go straight back to you with my imprint of my foot in their ass. So enjoy. And remember, y'all ain't got what it takes. Trust me, y'all ain't got what it takes. I haven't gotten deeper into boxing topics, boxing history just yet. And when I do it with honorable men on here. You know what I'm saying? And you know who it is. You know who you guys are. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy, the Boxing Jedi, aka Baba Yaga, aka the Junkyard Dog, aka end your YouTube career if you fuck with me. Jake Gatto, the Boxing Jedi. God bless. Stay vigilant. Remember, go check out that Predator Hunters, episode 1. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.